Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor. It's April 8th. We did have the markets higher today. Corn up 4.75 cents. Beans up 15.5, with the wheat market rallying about 12.5. That's for Chicago wheat. Now, we did have Kansas City wheat stronger than that today, kind of leading the way. A lot of fears of this cold weather coming in. We've got winter wheat that's heading right now, and a lot of concerns here of maybe seeing some damage, but a lot of times we got to kill the weed off a few times before we actually harvest it, but we'll see what happens. We do have some colder temps moving in the middle of this week. The 1 to 5 day forecast right now has got some pretty widespread rains, anywhere from an inch to 3 inches of rain for most of the Corn Belt and most of the midsection. We have the 6 to 10 day forecast. Above normal rainfall for the northern parts of the belt, also the eastern part. So really where I'm going with this is that we've got a report out on Wednesday. And after that report, we're probably going to see some bearish numbers there, but we've got some rain coming in. We've got some colder temperatures moving in. Probably going to talk some kind of delays after Wednesday's report. We'll see what happens. Today, we're not going to get any planting progress released for corn. We probably will get our first number next week. So next Monday, we'll see that reported. We're expecting anything, maybe 6 to 7%, but we'll see as we get closer to that time. So the weather's going to play a big factor. As I mentioned, we've got this report coming up. The average trade guess right now in corn, 824 million as far as our carryout number. That's about a 200 million bushel increase over last month. We know the quarterly stock report was bearish. We're thinking that we could end up seeing a little more than that, but the trade right now, 824 million, is the guess that guys are posting at this time. Looking at it a year ago, last year corn we were sitting at about 810 million carryout, and we were trading between 630 and 650. So if we do get anything higher than that, it may be looked at as bearish up front. But as I just told you guys, we're going to be talking weather after this. Maybe talk about delays. Are they really delays? Probably not, but they may escalate into that. But the market will be ready for something or any of that talk here after the report. Now on beans, looking for 137 million as far as carry out there on Wednesday. Our number is 139. We're relatively close to that. And then on wheat, 731 million is what's expected out of the wheat. Now, not only is we've seen some concerns here with colder weather for wheat, there's been also confirmation out of China that they did purchase a million metric tons of wheat from the U.S. So that was confirmed. That helps support everything as well. Right now, the wheat market has found some good support at these levels, and we may continue to see that carry on. As far as some of the outside markets today, the dollar up 31 cents. Crude oil gaining about 75 cents, 93.50. You got the stock market up about 35. S&P up about 8.5 cents right now as well. As far as the livestock, cattle 45 cents higher. Now this is after a lower week again last week. The cash markets still going to be watched very closely. Can we get over that 129 mark, or is that going to be an issue for us again? So continue watching that throughout the week, but very quiet markets today. We did end up higher, though, at this point. As far as the hogs, 75 cents higher. We saw a pretty good move today, a strong move closing near the upper end of the range. We saw cash markets very strong last week. I think every day last week we'd seen the cash market higher. We got the markets reacting to that a little bit, but we still have this issue of bird flu. So there was a seventh death in China. That's going to be continued to be talked about at this point. That will be a little bit negative, but the cash markets are strong. Wholesale pork prices, though, have not found strength. So we're actually near the lows that we've been for the last few weeks in wholesale pork. If we could see that maybe start to make the turn, it might catch fire to these futures as well. But a pretty good gain here. Typically, we see this rally continue. We're going to be looking for that as well. But the whole thing right now that's kind of negative to watch is the bird flu situation, but also watch wholesale pork prices. So a lot of information thrown at you guys. We should have a busy week this week. Give us a call. We'll be glad to let you know what's going on over here. We're here to help you out. You can reach us at 800-262-7538 or check us out online, allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys had a great day today. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.